to connect. You know, based on a number of experiences I've had over my life so far, at certain points along the way, I've learned the importance of looking up words. As much as I think I'm very well versed in the English language, I've found through some specific experiences that oftentimes when I look up certain words, even if I think I'm very clear on their definition, it just deepens the impact of what the message is that somebody's trying to convey to me. And so out of curiosity, I looked up the word connect. And I think it's got a very interesting definition: to join, link, or fasten together, unite, or bind. To establish communication between, to put in communication, to have as accompanying or associated feature, to cause to be associated as in a personal or business relationship, to associate mentally or emotionally, to link an electrical, or that's getting beyond, I think, the context that we're really talking about here. As a verb, to become connected, to run, or as to make connections. I think you're getting the point. That's what QuickBooks Connect is all about, at least from my perspective. I'm not speaking on behalf of Intuit. I'm speaking from my own perspective, Seth David. Now, first of all, if you haven't already joined, then use the promo code that I'm going to provide you with on screen to save $50 to sign up right here at QuickBooksConnect.com. The promo code is QBC, like QuickBooks Connect, Speak VIP. Because I'm a speaker, I get to give you a promo code that saves you $50 on registration. Use that, register now. Now is the time. I'm creating this, I'm producing this content right at the beginning of October 2015. That gives you a whole month, and you're going to need a month to plan properly if you really want to get the most out of a conference like this. And how do you do that? Well, here are 5 ways to connect at QuickBooks Connect. First and foremost is going to be Slack. We have a team. Stacy Kildon and I have gotten together, and we've created a Slack team for QB Connect. It's the QB Connect Slack team. So, again, look in the description wherever you happen to be watching this for a link to request an invite. It's invite only to our QB Connect Slack team. What is Slack? Slack is a communications application which has an amazing mobile application for all of your mobile devices. It's a consistent experience across the board. And that's why I love Slack for something like this, like a conference. And what Stacy and I have done is we've worked together to create channels, which is how Slack works. You join a team, you create a team, you invite people in, you create channels. And we've got channels for every single session at QuickBooks Connect so that you can join these channels and have discussions well in advance, help figure out which sessions you'd like to attend, also coordinate that with other people through something like this so that you can plan on attending at the appropriate time. Then you can come back over here and you can log in and you can start scheduling your sessions right here. And again, I encourage you to do that sooner rather than later, because as of right now, beginning of October, nothing's filled up. But as we get closer, more and more people are going to come in, and they're going to sign up for the sessions, which means there'll be fewer and fewer options for you to have as you go. So definitely make sure, as quickly as possible, get into our channel, start having the discussions. The day I'm recording this, we've been live for an hour, and we've already got 12 people in here. So this is going to grow, and it's going to grow really fast. So please request the invite. We'll let you in within 24 hours, and we look forward to seeing you here. Now, here's the other thing. You can also have private conversations with anybody who's in here. All you have to do is click on a name and start typing a message. And again, from the mobile experience, it really, at that point especially, becomes just like text messaging, only 10 times better, in my opinion. It's a 10 times better experience. We created these social channels so you can come in here, join this channel, and start planning with others. What are you going to do Sunday night, Monday night, Tuesday night? Where's the T-Sheets party going to happen, right? Usually they throw a party. They did last year for sure. So you can have these conversations in here together with everyone else. If I get my way, then we're going to have 4,000 some odd people who I think are going to be at QuickBooks Connect, also connecting here in this Slack team. So that's way number 1. That's the first way that you can connect at QuickBooks Connect. What else have I got for you? Well, you might have heard of the actually world famous group on Facebook called ABO, or Accountants, Bookkeepers, and Business Owners. Now, this is a group that we've created to crowdsource people from all over with the purpose of helping one another. Well, another great purpose for a group on Facebook is to create a group specifically for an event. Now, you might be thinking, well, why wouldn't I just create an event? And the reason is the mobile experience. Again, that goes back to what I love so much about Slack, because Slack has an amazing mobile experience. I've tried setting up events on Facebook for the purposes, in fact, we've done it through here because the ABO group is 4,000 plus members. And so when there's an event, I've tried creating an event on Facebook and inviting people from ABO into that event, and they all come in, but the mobile experience is not that great. It's not conducive to having ongoing dialogue. So what I would suggest instead is create a group on Facebook. Create a group for your own QuickBooks Connect colleagues, the other people that you know who are going to be going to QuickBooks Connect. Create a group, get them in there. And again, the mobile experience on the Facebook groups is amazing, so that you can easily communicate and connect with people around QuickBooks Connect using a Facebook group. It's a great way to do it. Okay, next we have the Twitter hashtag. Now, I use Sprout Social. It's sort of my app of choice. And in here, what you can do is you can run a search, do a keyword search, put in the hashtag, which is #QBConnect. And I'm not going to do it because I'm already there, but once you're there, it will create a feed based on that hashtag. And as with any Twitter app that you might be using, you can certainly find a tweet that's got the hashtag in it and click on it. And then you'll want to save the search. Mine says remove because I've already saved it. And that way you can constantly monitor the Twitter hashtag. But check this out. Let's go back to Slack for a minute. I'm a little biased on this. But we have a channel that we created here that monitors that very same hashtag, QBC, on Twitter. So anytime somebody tweets with that hashtag, they're going to show up in this feed. So I encourage you to tweet and tweet often and use that hashtag, because you'll show up here, you'll show up here. And by the way, if you're using Hootsuite, same idea. Just click on the little search magnifying glass, put in the hashtag as a search, and then save it as a stream. And since Hootsuite has the whole tab thing, I actually created a tab called Events, which is where I've now included the QB Connect hashtag stream. And as I start attending other events, as we get closer to, for example, to the Sleater conference, I'll add in another stream here in this events tab for them. So, my friends, the Twitter hashtag is definitely a way that you should be connecting with others at QuickBooks Connect, and it's not exclusive of any other choices. In fact, you definitely want to be doing this in addition to our Slack team, as well as if you create a Facebook group, and the hashtags work on Facebook too. So you'll want to use that hashtag across the board wherever you're doing it. Way number 4, I can't show you, but as always, there's going to be a conference app. So I just needed to mention, I felt I needed to mention, that you should, of course, download and install the conference app once it's available, and log in and obviously connect with people that way. So again, and that's kind of a similar concept to Slack, but it's a different experience. And the big difference, of course, is that the Slack app will still be there long after QuickBooks Connect. These conference apps tend to sort of taper off after the event is over, and then next year there'll be another one. So again, not exclusive, but in addition to. My last way, number 5, is actually, I'll be honest, it's a bit of a wild card, but I thought of it. And I think it's actually a pretty good idea. In fact, I'll show you why. Especially I discovered it's a good idea because in doing my research for this very production, I went on to Meetup.com. So use Meetup is my 5th way of connecting at QuickBooks Connect. Create a Meetup group. What I did was I logged into my Meetup account and I searched for QuickBooks within 10 miles of San Jose, California. And guess what? I came up with nothing. We couldn't find any matches. So this is an excellent way for any of you out there. I'm not going to do it because I'm going to be focused, frankly, on the Slack team. But this is a great opportunity for anyone else who wants to crowdsource people around getting together and making it a specific point to connect at QuickBooks Connect. Create a Meetup group and focus it, of course, around San Jose, California. And then you can come back to the Slack app and go on to the social channels here and post about your meetup there. So that, again, all of this is really with one ultimate purpose in mind, which is to connect with people at QuickBooks Connect. So make the time, schedule the time, because otherwise it comes and it goes so fast. And once the conference starts, we're running and forgetting. And, last year there were certain people that I really wanted to connect with that I didn't get the chance to. We even passed each other by and said hello, but I was on my way somewhere and they were on their way somewhere. So I don't want to make that mistake again. I want to make sure I plan ahead. I want to make sure I have the dialogue going on well in advance so that I can plan the time to see the people that are really important for me to see. Even with that said, I know that there are going to be people that are really important for me to see that I'm not going to get to see. There's just too many people. There's too much going on there. But that, of course, is what I love about this conference. And last but not least, if you're an Intuit VIP, we've got a private group for you right here in the Slack channel. Also, if you're a QuickBooks Connect speaker, we've got a private group in the Slack channel. So this is a group where you can interact with just those peers who share that common thread that you're a speaker or that you're an Intuit VIP. So that we can have dialogue there that nobody else can participate in. This is not meant to be exclusive or down-putting in any way. It's just that we have that common thread on which we like to connect. And I've been honored and proud to have been selected by Intuit as one of their VIPs. And I'm grateful for that. And I love to connect with the other VIPs. I've gotten to meet people from literally other parts of the world, which has been such a fascinating experience for me. So, my friends, just a quick recap. 5 ways to connect at QuickBooks Connect. First, join our Slack team. Like I said, we're going to post the link wherever you're watching this so that you can request an invite. It is by invite only. So join our Slack channel. The second, create the Facebook group. You can go into any Facebook group, and while you're in there, there's an option to create a group. Just click on up there and create a new group. Boom. In 5 seconds, you'll have a new group going on Facebook, and you can start inviting people in. The Twitter hashtag is number 3. Right? So make sure that you set up your searches and channels and monitor the hashtag, especially on your mobile apps, because remember, it's all about the mobile. I'm showing you this on my regular computer, but you definitely want to make sure you've got these set up. Of course, Sprout Social and Hootsuite, once you create it there and you're logged into the app, it should be there as well. So number 4 was the Twitter hashtag. 1, 2, 3. No, I'm sorry. Number 3 was the Twitter hashtag. Number 4 is the conference app, which of course I can't show you yet. And number 5 is create the Meetup group. As always, I hope you had some fun, learned something here, and I hope you'll join us on our team at qbconnect.slack.com. Request the invite. I look forward to seeing you there, and I definitely look forward to seeing you at the event. As always, post your comments, questions, and feedbacks right here wherever you happen to be watching this. Just check below for the usual dialogue boxes where you can post your comments. I would love to hear from you, and I would love to see, especially if you're going to be at QuickBooks Connect, I'd love to see about how we can do a face-to-face meetup at QuickBooks Connect. I'll see you in San Jose.